Moonlight. Widely recognized for its numerous awards, compelling acting, and powerful storytelling, Moonlight clearly makes its mark in cinema. But what stands out most to me is director Barry Jenkins' deliberate and symbolic use of color throughout the film. Jenkins utilizes three primary color palettes to symbolize moments of development, vulnerability, hardships, and openness in Chiron's life. The first scene I want to take a look at is when Chiron attacks his bully. When you watch this scene, keep in mind that the blue color palette represents the exploration of oneself, early development, youth, and defining moments in Chiron's life. Notice how Jenkins allows the color blue to truly fill the frame. We have Chiron wearing his blue shirt and his light blue jeans, the blue walls of the school surrounding him, and even pay attention to the colors coming from the cop car. Notice how they only use the color blue. This scene is a defining moment in Chiron's childhood and development. While maybe not in the best way possible, it's the first time Chiron stands up against his bully. It's a turning point for Chiron, where he learns that if he conforms to the lesson he was taught as a kid,
you always letting them pick on you. So, what I gotta do? All you gotta do? Show these niggas you ain't saw.
That he'll be able to avoid further judgment from his peers. This is likely why it is the final scene before entering chapter 3, where we see Chiron fully adopting his hypermasculine personality. The color pink represents Paula's complicated maternal love for her son, embodied most poignantly in the image of her yelling at Chiron while bathed in a pink light emanating from her room. Jenkins' use of the color pink is subtler throughout the film when compared to the other color palettes, but is equally powerful at visualizing and emphasizing arguably Chiron's biggest hardship in his life. The color beige represents a level of vulnerability, openness, and honesty with oneself. Chiron struggles with his identity throughout the film, likely explaining why he's so shocked after the beach scene with Kev, where, for one of the first times, he does something that is true to himself. Barry Jenkins utilizes color to symbolize identity, strength, and vulnerability. It's a clever trick he uses to allow his cinematography to tell the story for him, to show on the screen what he can't show with just words, to visualize and represent internal development and hardships that we can't see. While Moonlight is jam-packed with remarkable dialogue, it is what is unsaid that resonates the most. Barry Jenkins will be remembered for his numerous skills, but I will always remember him for his creativity in capturing use of color